Think you're free, right? Think you're free? What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now, my friends? We're gonna take this garlic and... How much? Oh, I think I lost the garlic. It did. Lost it on the floor in its packaging. Couldn't even squish... Hey, imagine human, I need to squish something. What happens when you squish it? Okay? All the veins compress within each other, okay? All these veins compress within each other. And would it transfer the juices into each other? Oils, juices, what transfers and what does not transfer? Okay? Now we're going to actually... I don't want to dice it up too much. You know, I like to get little pieces, right? And it has to come apart. And the reason it has to come apart is because I'm sauteing it in here. I don't want to make it too hot. It's a little too hot, right? It's a little too hot. I'm using avocado oil. Who says nothing stands on its head? I got one bottleneck top. It's round. I got a square bottle, but who cares? It's standing on a round head, leaning up. I got 3 corners. Just like that table over there in the corner. You see that leg over there? What happens if I extend the table from this end over here? If I extend the table from this end, somebody will sit that way and that way. Nobody sits in the corner. If you sit in the corner, you... Okay, you have to check this out, because this is... I do these videos in my kitchen because I learn from everything. Just like sitting at a table. You want to sit at that table? But how can you? How can you sit at this table over here? Right? Let me get a little bit more light. Can you sit at the leg? You want to put your leg between the leg? So if you sit at the corners here, you got a leg on each side. Wouldn't you say that was the Venus world? You got the center of your body here. You got the 2 legs on each side, and Venus hooked up to 2 legs like a dog. Hooked up like a dog to the vibration of this world. Where are you sitting? Now, if you're going to open the table, you'll make more spaces here. But you know, you might be able to make a space right over there. Just this little corner to put your tray. Right? You don't want to knock it off. You just have a triangle eating plate. That's all. We have round and square. We got all kinds, right? Put a square plate in that corner. You're okay. So now we're coming back to the kitchen over here, and this is my zucchini, and what I want to show you is that, I mean, I don't know where it's used, but as I'm cleaning it, right, as I'm cleaning her down, right, and I'm cleaning her down, you notice the way I'm only going to the center. I don't want to get my thumb. I can go all the way up, but I'm stopping here. I mean, I can do 2 things. I'm going up and I'm stopping, thinking of my thumb, you know. And then either I can turn it around, right, but if I don't want to turn around, okay, I can widen my fingers and just brush it backwards, right? But how hard would it be for me to do it this way? I would keep knocking the end down until this whole end up here would be a point, right? So I can do it this way, but the better way, I mean, I like just going up, right? So you're going up, but that's the more dangerous way. So what would you do? Go down from here or go up, right? Thing is, you really want to just turn it around. So the question is, are we actually using this top part? Should we move this at all, or should we just move the whole planet, right? We're going to come over here and put some of this chemical water on it to clean it off. There you go. I usually do it right in the sink, but I didn't do it. Now I'm going to just chop it up and put it over the stove here. We're cooking some beans. I already started this a couple hours ago. I soaked the beans all night. Can we see that picture in there? Can we see that picture of beans, right? Which pan are we seeing? Can't get out to that pan, right? Over here? Need to get to that pan over here. How can we do that? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We're going to take this board over here. See this board? It's like my duck board. I need an expansion. I need a duck beak, right? And I'll use one of these weights. Just need a weight. I have a weight right over there. See that dog over here next to the garbage can? See that dog next to the garbage can, right? Just take that. You got it right over. So I shouldn't be cooking like this. You really got to pay attention. Now, if you're paying attention, really a lot of attention to one thing, how are you going to pay attention to anything else? The bigger you cut it, even though it'll be mushy, it'll still be meaty a little bit. But this falls apart if it gets too soft. And there's beans in here, so if I can get this beans and everything together. I already put oregano inside of here. That was close. That was close. Look at that. If you don't pay attention, the whole sink will fill up, then we'll go swimming, right? Isn't that funny? What's blocking the bottom of the sink? It doesn't take much, right? Now we're going to stick our hand in, right? We got to stick somebody down there to pull the plug out. How was this world created? So anyways, we're going to put that over here. We're going to mix it up and just talk a little about... I already put oregano in here. I already put, like I mentioned in the last video, right? Sort of beans. By the time they get mushy enough, this will all break down. And I can put carrots in here, right? But lately I've been wanting to, you know, saute my carrots because apparently it brings out the solubility in it. That's solubility goat, right? So now I'm going to put the top on here. I'm going to keep it really low for about an hour. Maybe that's too much. I'll taste it in a half an hour. And I haven't eaten breakfast yet. And there's something else in the fridge I've never seen. Oh, what is this? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to touch, so I won't. I guess that's it. Let's call the end to this video, right? Just time to clean up. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I got no more space. I had to shut this off. I'm going to splice the two videos together. If you notice, the garlic is already nice and sauteed, so I'm going to throw that in there. I'm out of avocado oil. I'm running out of everything. Oh, my God. But the food is good, I'm telling you. I mean, if I had a chef in here who can actually put the right spices in, but everybody's got their own taste, right? I keep mixing it up, making it a little bit different. I don't really write anything down. You know, sometimes it stresses me. But I think it's more in patience. You just have to have patience. You can't do everything at once. You have to settle that you're a success, my friend. You have to settle that you're a success. You know, this is the back, this is the front. So I'm going to put this on here. For now, I'm going to put it on here for about 15 minutes, and that'll be it. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I got no more space. I had to shut this off. I'm going to splice the two videos together. If you notice, the garlic is already nice and sauteed. So I'm going to throw that in there. I'm out of avocado oil. I'm running out of everything. Oh, my God. But the food is good, I'm telling you. I mean, if I had a chef in here who can actually put the right spices in, but everybody's got their own taste, right? I keep mixing it up, making it a little bit different. I don't really write anything down. You know, sometimes it stresses me. But I think it's more in patience. You just have to have patience. You can't do everything at once. You have to settle that you're a success, my friend. You have to settle that you're a success. You know, this is the back, this is the front. So I'm going to put this on here. For now, I'm going to put it on here for about 15 minutes, and that'll be it. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. Top has come off, okay? I added a little bit of quinoa inside of it, okay? I always do that to thicken it up. You know, I'll add quinoa. I've got a little bit of quinoa there. I'm not too crazy about that because I don't know exactly where it comes from. I like to know where it comes from so I can imagine in my own synchronicity of my mind and think without having the world get interfering with me where everything comes from, whether it's half good, no good, pre-good, whatever's made for the body from the original maker, unless the original maker just hasn't forgotten. You know he's a clown, eh? So I got all the onions in there, and I've got these, you remember these zucchinis? We're going to put it down over there. Whoops, the top's upside down. I want to get a fork out, because with a spoon it's hard to taste. I mean, if you're going to really do something, don't worry about how many dishes you get, right? Everybody's got a job. So very nice. I got a piece of ginger with that. There's a little taste in every bite inside of this, right? It's not spicy enough. I would like it a little bit more spicy, but we have to call in the spice people. You know, it's specialty. Spices are special. You can cook a steak. You cook it right if you don't have the right spice. You bring out all the taste. What is this world about? What are we? We want to eat steak? Do we want to eat steak and spice? What is the question about eating? Why do we just want to go and eat? We have desire to have the salt in the pizza. We desire to have the beer after we have the salt and the chip and the vinegar. The odd makers of taste that make taste even more great. Just to know we just took a little bit of peppermint on our tongue and then we drank coffee or lemon, and then with just all these tasters, if you go to the Elegant Restaurant, it's about simulating, putting in synchronicity the actual vibration that's flowing with the other system. Like you know, when you see a car, right, and the spokes, you see the spokes, okay, and all the spokes seems like they're not moving, that's when you can see and individualize and make designs from within. But when everything becomes the same, you don't know what it is. So you make all the spokes look the same, and now you see its similarity and individuality of what's actually going round and round. Raphael, thank you for watching.